What's going on, you guys? I'm here again with Parker.
Hey!
We just finished streaming for, what was it, Backlash. And we got a lot of requests to make this video, and my drafts are my most viewed videos, so we're bringing you WWE figure draft number 3.
Hey!
This time with Parker, we're going to be taking turns picking people for Raw and SmackDown. I'm representing Raw, he's representing SmackDown.
I am taking the SmackDown brand.
Of course, it's my channel. I'm taking the A show, Monday Night Raw. First of all, we'll show you our titles. I did get to pick title first off screen, and then he's picking superstars first.
I am picking superstars first.
And then we'll go until someone doesn't want to pick anymore, and then the other person can take anyone from the pile that they don't, they want from the pile that's still there. And then we're gonna pick 5 women after that, because I don't have that many women's figures. So we'll start off with titles. I'll show my world title is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship. What do you have for your world title?
My world title is like the 2001 whatever, like spinny title. Not really close enough. There you go. Yeah.
The spinner belt.
Spinner belt. So that is my main title on the SmackDown brand.
And knocked over the crowd. Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
They're out of frame. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. I know that's going to be a lot of work for you afterwards.
Oh, no, it's fine. My minor title, I have the Intercontinental Championship. My favorite belt design. And he's mad that I picked it before.
I am, because I absolutely intended on choosing the Intercontinental title, but I am very gladly I have chosen the European title.
It's a beautiful title itself as well.
I enjoy having that as my mid-card title.
And next up for my tag titles, I know they're not actual tag titles, but I decided to take these Winged Eagle belts because they look really, really nice. So I'll just put one over there since we can only fit one on these steel steps.
And I have the bronze plates that you're sort of used to seeing today, except now they're red and gold. But, yep, that's what I've taken as my tag titles.
Belts.
Yes, the penny belts.
And for my women's title, I'm going with the Winged Eagle design, because I think that would be very good for the women's division.
And for my women's title, I'm going with the current WWE Championship for the men's. But, you know, I think it works out pretty well.
Yeah, it's better than the butterfly belt.
Yeah, I was tempted to go with the butterfly belt just because he didn't want me to, but no, I went with the world title.
And you do get first pick of person. So
I do get first pick, and I know automatically who I'm going with.
Oh, damn you!
Not out of spite, just I know he'd be good for the SmackDown brand because it is the house that AJ Styles built. It is AJ Styles.
Damn you. Oh, you threw me off. That's what I wanted. But you know what? I'm gonna go with old HB Shizzle.
Oh, really? That's
the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, one of the greatest of all time.
Alrighty,
because I know you might have picked him and then gone for that match in your rivalries. So pretty much for the winners of this, you can vote for the winners who has the best titles, who has the best superstars, and who has the best rivalries. Best out of 3.
So my next pick, I am torn between 2, but I think I should get him while I can, because I know this is someone that you will pick eventually. So I don't really want to waste my time, if I can even find him.
You guys do not even know the massive pile of figures we have behind us here.
Where are you at, though? Oh, there he is, little prize fighter over here. Prize fighter, United States champion currently at Backlash, Kevin Owens.
Nice.
He's also kind of a SmackDown brand.
I know, I probably would take him in like 2 or 3 rounds from now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the King of Strong Style,
That's who I was torn between.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's who I was torn between because I wanted that rivalry between the two of them.
Yeah, and his armband's all loose, but whatever.
But for me now, I am going to go with, if I could find him in my little eyesight here. You know what? He's worth it. We're gonna go big already.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good pick.
We're gonna go number 3, the Dead Man Undertaker.
Nice.
Joining the SmackDown brand.
Alright, I know who I'm taking. And I'm taking the Demon King.
I am not doing
Finn Balor. Love this figure.
Okay, I already know who my next pick is going to be. At number 4 for the SmackDown brand, if I can find him. That's Ziggy over there. Here it is.
The underdog from the underground.
Sami Zayn is going to be number 4.
For SmackDown Live. Nice pick. But you left out the man.
I was wanting him.
Seth freaking Rollins is coming to Raw.
See, my roster looks awfully familiar like the actual SmackDown roster, so I'm going to go a little different. And I'm going to go with...
Nice.
Samoa Joe as my number 5.
Well, you already snatched up AJ. I cannot let you take my other favorite wrestler.
Cesaro.
I'm taking Cesaro. I'm gonna treat him like a real star on Raw.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a pick that I think is going to be good for the SmackDown brand. Got ourselves Bray Wyatt for number 6.
Alright, we've both been picking single stars for the meantime right now.
Gonna go with the tag team.
We've both got a pretty good SmackDown singles, or SmackDown Raw. We both got some good single stars. Singles, I cannot speak today.
I know you're
But
going
you know-
already.
I've got to take tag teams before you get all the good ones. And just because you did take AJ Styles, I'm taking Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the club. Perhaps they'll get a little close with Finn Balor over here.
Oh.
They're buddies over in the Balor Club,
So that
perhaps.
only counts as one pick. It doesn't count as being like...
Yeah, tag teams count as one pick, unless you
Yeah.
specifically want one member, like the WWE draft.
So, my next pick is going to be, if I can look around here,
Find him or them.
him or them. There's the one. I grabbed this guy out earlier. I don't remember where he may have gone to. Here he is. IRL, they're no longer tag team, but I'm going to go with the tag team of
Nice.
Eric Rowan and Luke Harper for
Solid tag team.
whatever reason whatsoever.
Just to make sure, and then I'll go back to probably picking single stars. I don't know. I'm taking another tag team of Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, American Alpha, when I can find them. Found JJ.
I see Gable right over here.
And yeah, there is Gable, Jason Jordan, and Chad Gable, American Alpha.
I had to go with another tag team, and I already
I know who
knew-
you're taking.
I already know I was going to grab
Oh,
these guys
okay.
eventually, wherever I could find the third one being. Do I get all 3?
Yeah, you get all 3.
All right, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, the New Day, baby.
You scared me right there because I thought you were going to take a certain tag team.
Oh, I'm.
So I have to take them now.
You
This
taking the
is-
Dudleys?
No, I've taken Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival, my favorite tag team.
Oh my!
The Club, the Revival, and Alpha. I think I have a solid.
I am
tag
going to
division.
go
Oh damn you!
with the GOAT. How have we not remembered him? Chris Jericho is going to be number 8,
That was
9
my next pick.
for my draft.
That was my next pick.
So who is your next pick?
So who is my next pick?
Yeah.
We got some good people left here.
I know who I'm picking next.
I see a lot of good familiar faces down here. I'm gonna go with. Oh, this is so hard. That's what she said. I'll go with the rated R superstar.
Taking Edge.
Edge.
All right, where is the guy that I'm looking for? I'm picking this guy before Roman, before John, before everyone.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure this is who I want to make him good. All right, so I am picking Apollo Crews as my
Nice,
number
nice.
10.
Solid mid Carter.
I want to make him great. All right.
He says he's a great guy. I'm gonna take someone that I want to make great, and that is Mr. Rusev. Rusev Machka.
No. I want to take this person not because I want him or them, but because I know you want him or them. I am taking someone that I never thought I would take, but you know, if they ever decided, I have the whole Wyatt family now. I have Braun Strowman.
Nice.
I have the whole Wyatt family now.
You see, you don't have the whole Wyatt family.
I do.
No, you do not.
I have Bray, I have Eric, I have Luke.
You don't have the
Well, I
Viper, Randy Orton, who is my next pick.
I guess that's
I do need
true.
some more veterans, and Randy's one of my favorites.
Speaking of veterans, we're gonna go around here. He has to be picked at some point. Mr. Camo Shorts himself, John Cena, at number 12.
I'm going to pick a bit of an unorthodox pick, but I'm going to be taking Shane McMahon.
Oh, Shano.
I love this figure. Just reviewed it, or well, I will be reviewing it Monday. I haven't obviously yet, but you guys will have already seen that video by now.
This is very interesting.
Got a lot of main roster talent left.
I think I'm gonna go with
I'm surprised you didn't go yet.
I'm a certain D. Bryan here.
Nice.
Daniel Bryan coming to SmackDown. Trying to move everything up here.
Well, you see, I'm going with. You're not gonna believe this. I'm taking Roman Reigns.
You're also not gonna believe who my next pick is, but I am going with
Nice.
The Miz.
I was hoping you'd pick him for the one reason that I am taking the third member of the Shield,
He does have all
Dean
of the Shield.
Ambrose.
He does have all
I have the
of
Shield, and I have the Dollar Club.
I have the Wyatts and New Day, but I mean...
Well, you know, I could plant some seeds there for a Shield and Dollar Club feud. That could be one of our rivalries.
It could be. It very well could be.
Well,
speaking of, like, tag team rivalries, I'm going to pick a tag team. A certain Devon and Bubba Ray. We're going to get the Dudley Boys back on the SmackDown brand. I'm just making... I want to make sure that I'm not going out of frame here.
Yeah, I know. It takes some getting used to.
They're going to cover up a New Day for now.
I'm going to be taking a bit of an unorthodox pick. Oh, yes! This is, of course, V1 Matt Hardy, but I would be using Broken Matt Hardy. I can't wait till we get Broken Matt figures.
Is there even a Jeff in here?
No, there is not a Jeff.
Oh, otherwise you would have picked him and said the Hardy Boys.
I would.
Assume. So, how many tag teams do I even have?
I still have a lot of main event level talent I forgot about. We have like Stone Cold Steve Austin's down here.
Stone Cold
Ziggler.
Ziggler. Who is this?
Macho Man.
That is Stone Cold Steven.
Triple
We have
H.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has
Ultimate Warrior. Eddie Guerrero.
Brock Lesnar. Who's this?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
CM Punk is still down there.
CM Punk hasn't been drafted yet, but I think... I don't know. This is a toughie.
The Rock, Ric Flair, Sting.
Look at this guy.
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd,
The pick is yours, my friend.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Nice.
So he's going to go up here with Kevin and AJ.
Well,
so who is the next pick for Raw?
Someone I think was very underutilized when he was in WWE and has been tearing it up on the indies ever since. One of my favorite independent wrestlers in the Bullet Club, Cody Rhodes. I love that custom. That tattoo is so hard to paint.
All right.
And it doesn't want to focus, of course. There.
So I am going to go with someone who I think you may want a little bit.
Yes, I do want that person.
But I'm going to bring him to SmackDown. He's on 205 Live. Neville.
Nice.
Is coming to SmackDown. Can you see Neville on SmackDown?
Still lots of great people left.
There are.
I'm going to be taking one of those people.
I was wanting.
The Game Triple H. Add him into my pile.
I think if you're taking Triple H, I sort of have to at principle at this point. Star of Moana, Dwayne The Rock.
Moana, the first movie you think of with The Rock in it, not Fast and Furious or anything?
Nope.
Well, if you're taking The Rock, of course, I've got to go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, if you're doing that, then I gotta bring him eventually to the table.
I was going with him next.
Yeah.
Surprised he lasted this long.
CM Punk. It is sad, actually, that he's been around for a while on that floor.
I could use another tag team, so I'm going to be taking Sin Cara and Kalisto, the Lucha Dragons, to add more depth to my division.
I've been thinking about tag teams for a while now. I have all the Wyatt families, so I can do that whenever.
You got the Dudleys.
I have the Dudleys.
New Day.
I got New Day. Do I have 4 tag teams? 1, 2, 3. I think I only have 3.
Yeah, I've got 4, I believe.
I was going to say, yeah, you got like Club Kalisto.
And Sin Cara, yeah. Gable Jordan and Dawson.
I sort of gotta go with a tag team on principle here.
You've got the Usos.
I have the Usos, and I think that's
the Golden Truth.
I do have Golden Truth,
the
but I
Primetime Players.
I'd rather take Usos other than Golden Truth.
Yeah,
so coming to SmackDown, the Usos.
Nice.
They'll come down here.
Let's see. Nobody's immediately popping out at me except for one person. Viva la Raza! Eddie Guerrero.
He cheats. He steals.
Gotta love Eddie
Someone that I'm surprised you haven't picked yet, but I'm going to anyways. Mr. Excitement himself. I thought you'd pick him sooner rather than later, but Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, nice.
I thought that you'd pick him sooner, but...
I'm going to take another mid-card talent who I feel was really underused in WWE, and it's really a shame he got injured. Tyson Kidd. I'm a big fan of him. Plus, if Cesaro and him aren't doing much, I always can put them back together as a tag team.
No. I'm going to go with another oldie.
Nice.
Who's been sitting down here for a while. I'm going to go with the Ultimate Warrior.
Pretty good wrestler, just not really the style that I'm trying to put Raw towards right now, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to change it. SmackDown is the home. of John Cena.
All right.
And AJ Styles.
Yeah, you've got a lot of top stars. I'm trying to, pick some talent who aren't as well-developed.
Underutilized. Yeah, I see it.
Some people, I still have my veterans like Stone Cold and Eddie in there. And I'm going to be taking, let's see, the show-off Dolph Ziggler to add more depth to my mid-card.
Speaking of mid-card, I'm going to go with Mr. Mohawk himself.
Mr. Mohawk himself.
Surprisingly. Sheamus. And he will go up next to KO and Undertaker.
The next guy, considering you picked Undertaker, I'm really surprised you forgot about him. I'm surprised he's still here when we're picking people like we are.
Yeah.
So he really deserved to be picked earlier, but I'm going to take Sting. Not sure that I have that much use for him on my roster, but it's better to have him than not. He's a very good, well-established superstar.
I am going to go with... I don't know. I don't want to pick him. It would be funny if I did. It'll be this guy.
Fandango.
Never mind. I'm so sorry, Fandango fans. But
We got Mick Foley, Batista,
I need to work on the
Flair,
mid-card.
R-Truth,
I
Mark
think.
Henry, Itami,
Well, I mean, I'm fine.
John Morrison,
now.
lots of people left. RVD, Mysterio.
Could I technically go with the tag team and go...
Yes, you could.
Primetime players.
Go ahead, I don't want either of them.
I'm going to go with certain RVD.
Nice, that's a great pick.
Or
I need a new Rob Van
Van
That one's so beaten
Dam.
up. I'm going to be taking someone who's kind of been a face of SmackDown for a while, but he's coming to Raw. More depth to the mid-card / main event scene, I guess. Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the greatest luchador of all time.
He's been sitting down here for a while, and I feel like he should come to the SmackDown brand. For whatever reason, we're going to pick the Big Show.
Nice.
If I put him on anyone, he's going to crush them, so I'll just put him down there.
On Strowman
Yeah.
and John.
They can both support his weight, though.
There's not a whole lot of people here left that I see that I really, really want. I'm going to be taking Hideo Itami.
Oh. That's a pick for Raw. I'm thinking the muscle. I'm thinking the strength, the pure strength. And who else demonstrates pure strength other than Mr. Bo Dallas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Bo Dallas
Keep telling yourself
is
that.
coming to SmackDown.
Speaking of underutilized while they were in WWE and who started tearing up on the indies, now he's back in WWE, Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Adding him to my mid-card for sure.
I am going to go with... See, you have the tag teams, but you sort of got to have the tag teams that don't... Like, they're the ones that lose, right? Like, if you know what I mean? Like, the Golden Truths and... So I'm exactly what I'm going to go with, except I'm going to go with these two for whatever reason, other than just because, why not? Primetime players, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
Yeah, I agree with both getting tag teams to, job outs are your more important ones, like my American Alpha, my Club, my Revival. So speaking of Golden Truth, I'll be taking them to be my main jobbing tag team, I guess.
I don't know. There's no Tyler Breeze, otherwise I'd choose Fandango.
Who do we have left? We saw some great guys here. Ric Flair still here.
Ric Flair, Mick Foley, Batista,
Macho Man.
But I'm not going to go with any of those. I'm going to go for another powerhouse other than Bo Dallas. I'm going to go with an actual powerhouse named Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So he's going to go over here next to Bray.
I honestly don't know. There's a whole lot of people left that I really need, but I could use John Morrison for sure for my style that my show would have. I think I'll take him.
Huh. It's really coming down to the wire here. There's 6 guys left.
I honestly don't need Macho Man, Foley, Batista, and Flair. If I'm being honest, I'm going to probably get hate for that, but they just don't really fit in with the rest of my guys in my roster. I don't feel.
I don't know. I've been trying to go with sort of like a powerhouse thing going on right now. I've been trying to go power against power, and right now I have a decision between 2, and it's kind of sad that they're sort of weighted equally.
And you're going with...
We're going to go, for whatever reason, other than the fact that he's in Guardians of the Galaxy, we're going to go with Batista.
Why not? And I'm going to take one last pick. I don't want anyone else.
This is your final pick.
I'm going to take Kane.
That's who I was torn with.
I'm going to take him. I don't know if I have that much use for him.
Kane.
Probably more than the others, so that's my last pick. Do you want any of the people down there?
Well, right now, down there, we have Fandango, we have Ric Flair, we have McFoley, and we have Macho Man.
You know, I probably could have taken Flair, but I'm happy with my roster.
I don't know. I guess I don't think I really need. We could have a classic good old Undertaker McFoley thing. So I think my last pick is going to be McFoley for the men's for SmackDown. Because we still have women's to do.
I'll give one more guy a chance.
Oh, really? You're gonna...
I'll take Fandango. Why not? Let's give him an opportunity. He's not that bad of a wrestler. So Macho Man and Flair are left. I honestly don't really need them for my show. I don't think they'll fit in with the rest of my guys.
Either of them.
So we're not going to be taking them, I guess. Maybe next time. We still have a bunch of other guys who didn't really get picked either. Heath Slater, I think we forgot about, and a couple others. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be picking 5 women each. And since you picked first for the men...
You can go for the women's.
And I'm picking my favorite women's wrestler, of course.
You would do that.
Alexa Bliss.
So let's sort of separate all these people out.
We're each taking 5 women because I have about 12 of them.
Yeah. Well, we can pick 6, but I'm going to go with this one. I assume it's who
Charlotte?
I think it is. Yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
That's who I thought it was. It is Charlotte Flair.
Nice.
So, you go overall top of the men.
My next one, I think I'm going to go with Asuka.
Ooh, that's a really good pick. I am going to go with Bayley. Is my second women's draft pick.
I'll be taking Becky Lynch as my next woman's pick.
So
pretty underrated. I think she could hold her own.
If only we had Eva Marie, because I would pick her.
I would certainly not pick Eva. Well, we're each getting 2 more women.
We are. I'm getting 3 more women.
You're getting 3 more.
I haven't even decided yet who I want to go with, but I am going to go with Sasha Banks.
Nice. 2 more.
If you didn't pick Becky, that's who I was going to go with next, so I can get that.
Yeah. I'm going to be going with Naomi. SmackDown Women's Champion. She's a pretty good female wrestler.
With John on the brand.
Oh, of course.
We gotta sort of have to pick Nikki Bella.
Well, the camera just cut for whatever reason, but he just picked Nikki Bella. I'm going to be taking probably the greatest women's wrestler of all time, or one of, in my opinion, AJ Lee.
Very good pick, very good pick.
That's my last woman pick.
Well, I mean, we have enough for 6. Do you want to do 6 and 6, or...?
Oh, why not? We'll go 6 and 6, so
right.
I'm getting 1 more after this.
Well, since I have both John and Nikki and Miz, following up that WrestleMania trend, surprisingly, I'm going to go with Maurice.
Nice. And my last woman's pick, I'm going to take in a woman who's pretty underrated in my opinion. She's a good wrestler. Emma. So those are all our picks.
I still have 1 more woman.
Oh yes, you still do have 1 more.
So I'm torn.
You being picking second.
I'm torn between these 2.
Paige and Brie Bella.
Because Paige, and Brie Bella because I can do a lot with her and Nikki.
Sure you don't want Dana Brooke?
No, I'm good. There's Dana Brooke, Lana, and Broken in Half Mickey James down there, so I'm fine. I don't have Rusev. You have Rusev, so you could have picked her, but you didn't.
I don't need Lana. Rusev deserves to be on his own, in my opinion.
That's true. And in a way, Miz could have been, but I mean, Miz seems more like a guy that would need help, like Jinder Mahal. So who do I want to pick between the 2 of you? I don't think I need another Bella. I'm gonna go with Paige as my
controversial pick.
Final.
Surprised you don't have Alberto Del Rio as well.
I'm good.
Yeah. Alright, well, those are all our picks. We're now going to try and do some rivalries up, and we will be right back. Alright, we've done our rivalries up. We're going to take turns saying which matches would kick off kind of thing. We're starting off with Raw. My first match is a ladder match. And just to get their fans off the feet. And they love ladder matches to kick off WrestleMania. And that's going to be a Money in the Bank ladder match. And the superstars I chose for this match... We have Dolph Ziggler.
He's the guy that would be in that kind of match.
Exactly. We have Hideo Itami. I think he'd be interesting in a ladder match. The Rated R Superstar Edge. We need some experience in there.
Really? Alright.
Speaking of experience, Matt Hardy. Of course, it would be broken Matt Hardy. We have some more experience, I guess, in our one big guy in this match, Kane. He's been good in Money in the Bank in the past. We have Rey Mysterio.
It's very good. High flyer.
High flyer. Get that luchador style in there. Another high flyer. We have John Morrison. And we have the man that would win it all.
He would win
The
it.
American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
He would win.
Finally would win the big one and go on to eventually become my world champion.
Oh, really?
So
All right.
that is my first match. I'll clear these out of here for yours. Oh, and of course, completely botched. All right, you go ahead with your
So, my first match is not a title match or Money in the Bank ladder match. Sadly, I have to go after him, so it doesn't look as cool. But my first match is the one and only Kevin Owens to start off, if he can stand. Whoa. All right. Facing off against who would win the match, because I think he would deserve it. Beautiful rivalry in the past, bringing it back, Sami Zayn.
Nice.
So he would go on to win that match. Just a one-on-one match.
Try
just
some
to
better
start it
lighting.
off.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Just to start it off. No titles, no stipulations, just one-on-one match. I think it'd be pretty good.
It's always good when those two start.
Yeah. And that is my first match.
My next match, two very underrated wrestlers that I think have improved a lot over the past few years and that would have a very good match against each other. I've got Rusev taking on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's improved a lot in the past few years. I think he could really stand toe-to-toe with Rusev. But of course, Mr. Rusev would win.
Oh, really?
I think it'd be a solid match between these two. Two great wrestlers, in my opinion. I think that would be a good match.
So next up on my list, but it's not for the tag team titles, but it is a tag team match in between Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Once I set them up
Yeah, their legs are awfully wobbly.
against the two people that would win it, and I feel it important to win it as this would be their final pretty much match at WrestleMania. The team of Mark Henry
Oh boy.
and the Big Show.
People are going to love this match.
I know,
I
right?
can smell the please retire matches.
Yeah, see? This is why, because it's going to win it and then they're done. They're
Both of
gone.
them? That's good booking decision. My next match is for the tag team championships. Two of the best tag teams on the planet. My defending champions of Scott Dawson, if he wants to stand, and Dash Wilder, of course, the Revival. They would be my tag team champions. Defending against Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, American Alpha. We've seen these two teams go at it, and it was magic in the past. And of course it will be again. I would have American Alpha win the titles here and move into a program with the club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good feud between the Revival and them.
So my next match is a Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's title, introducing the SmackDown Women's Champion going into WrestleMania would be Charlotte, followed up by Paige. Once I get them all stand up here,
Yeah, the women's figures are a pain to stand up.
Miss Sasha Banks,
Ooh.
and the women that would go, the woman that would go on to win said match
You never know these days.
would be Bailey.
Nice.
Just a fatal 4-way, no like ladder or whatever. Just fatal 4-way. I feel like it'd be very good, especially with Charlotte. You know, like moonsault in the past, and she always does something.
I feel like I've said nice like every 5 minutes in this video. Someone should count how many times I said nice, and I'll pin their comment.
Yes.
First person that does it. My next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. We've seen many tag teams over the years go into feuds with each other. Sami Zayn and Owens, Bret Hart and Owen Hart. So many great feuds like that. I have Cesaro defending the IC title
Oh.
against Tyson Kidd.
Oh. Past tag team.
They
breaking
had
down.
so much chemistry as a tag team. Just imagine the chemistry they have against each other.
They would.
I think it would be an amazing match. I'd have Cesaro win and keep the IC title. But I think it would be a very solid match. Really prove for both of them how good of single stars they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with that for my IC title match.
So I have another one-on-one match, not for any title of any kind, but we have the returning Ultimate Warrior going off against the king of the cruiserweights nowadays, being Neville, because I feel like the Ultimate Warrior would be the perfect person to sort of push Neville off to greater places, and I would have Neville win said match against the Ultimate Warrior. So, I will grab these two, and you will say your next match. I already see what's happening over here.
My next match is for the Women's Championship, and that would be my defending Women's Champion, of course, Alexa Bliss. Who else would it be? My favorite current woman against my favorite all-time woman, AJ Lee. I think this would be a very good feud. Two great heels. AJ was a pretty good face too, I guess. But I would have Alexa go over here as a passing of the torch from AJ, but it would be a very good match in my opinion. Alexa would win, like I just said. So that's that match.
So now, on my side, on the SmackDown side, we have a fatal 4-way for the European title. And sadly, sad as it is, I have to put the championship on The Miz because I feel like he would use Maurice to pretty much win the title like he did in real life. In that match, that fatal 4-way match, we have Samoa Joe. I feel like they have underused him ever since arriving on Raw. So move him over to SmackDown. He'll get more use there. Baron Corbin, who I feel like would be a powerhouse in that match, and one that I feel like is super underutilized and would go on to win that match because, you know,
I can get behind that.
And he is Apollo Crews.
Would he be under the Titus brand?
No, he is no. Because I don't even have. I do have Titus actually. I've forgotten about Titus, but no, he would not be under the Titus brand. He would be off on his own.
All right.
And
Solid
he would
match.
win the European title.
And my next match is a match that we never got to see between two all-time greats that I think would be quite good. We got Sting and Eddie Guerrero, two guys I picked up pretty late in the draft considering how amazing they are. Sting and Eddie Guerrero, they never really faced off to my knowledge, and I think it would be a very good match between these two. Not a whole lot else to say. I mean, it's Eddie Guerrero and Sting. What else is there to say?
So we're going back to the women, since I have two more women's wrestlers. We have the battle of the couples, except without their men. We have beautiful Maurice. Go. If I can get them to stand up.
And now broken nose, beautiful Marie.
Going off against Nikki Bella, who Nikki Bella would obviously win that match because Maurice isn't really a fighter anyway, but it is really the battle of the couples in this. But both men have already, well, one man has already been in the match, the other one we'll find out eventually. But yeah, that would be that match, and Nikki Bella will go on to win that match.
My next match is again two all-time greats that we never got to see face off that I think would tear it down. The Viper Randy Orton against the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match has never been seen. I think it would be amazing between these two. Something we should have seen a long time ago, and I doubt we ever will. The RKO versus the Stone Cold Stunner. Who would win? I would say Austin because he's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and go tell him that he's going to lose to Randy Orton.
Stone Cold said so.
Go tell him that he's going to lose to Randy Orton. See how he responds.
So, next up, we have a Fatal 4-Way Elimination match, or Fatal 4-Way Elimination tag for the tag team titles. Introducing first the reigning, defending tag team champions of the New Day, because, you know, we all love seeing the New Day as tag champs. Well, I mean, it's not that we don't like it, but, you know. So, first off, the New Day would be entering Mania as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Also in this elimination fatal 4-way would be the returning Dudley Boys after retiring last year. So Bubba Ray and Devon, as soon as I can stand them up. Pleasant Thank Nope. Bubba Ray's not having it.
Of course.
Come on, Bubba. You know what? You'll just lean against the ropes.
And
You'll
there
fall
goes
down,
Devon.
Devon. All right.
Gotcha.
Another team that has been broken down over the last year or so. We got
Oh boy.
Mr. the
Mr.
prime time players. We're all just gonna lean on the ropes now because I'm not gonna bother standing all up. And the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Busos.
The Busos.
The Busos.
That would be a faction between Usos.
That's all fallen down.
Alright, well who's going to win it?
Well, that's the New Day would clearly win because
Okay.
you know the New Day. So, yep, everyone's fallen down. I need to get out of here. I am so sorry. It's not my match anymore. And yeah. Oh, come here, Titus. All right, and you're.
Well, I'm sure I'd have a hard time competing with that match.
Yeah, I know, right?
Next match is a street fight. I think almost really happened this year. at Mania, and that is between the Game, Triple H, and his brother-in-law, Shane McMahon. I think that would be an amazing match between these two. Obviously, Shane's not a full-time wrestler. Well, not nearly in as good of shape as Triple H. So I think Triple H would pick up the win after some crazy spots, like jumps through announce tables and coast to coast and all this crazy stuff. But Triple H wins. Oh, the ladder is back.
So I am bringing back the Money in the Bank ladder match. And in said ladder match, how could it not be
Oh my goodness.
believing in Bo Dallas? He will not win it, sadly, but, you know, he's in the match. Also, in this match, Mr. Mohawk himself, Mr. Sheamus, because, you know, couldn't really put my name on the card. Since there's a bunch of trash on the table right now, I'm going to throw something that's not trash right now. CM Punk going for the Money in the Bank briefcase yet again. Also, someone I don't think has had the Money in the Bank briefcase, and sort of awkward in this match, but Batista, after coming off his movie of Guardians of the Galaxy, he decides to come to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Another veteran, I would say, is RVD. I feel like he is a good... Bo Dallas is down. I feel like he'd be a good high flyer for this type of matchup. And the one that would go to win it all...
His second Money in the Bank win.
His second Money in the Bank win. Because, you know...
Reasons.
We all love Mr. D. Bryan. So D. Bryan would go on to win the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania.
Nice.
So I'll just get all my stuff out of the way. And you got the floor, sir.
Because up next, I have my World Championship match.
Really?
This is not main eventing because my main event is just, I feel too cool to not main event.
Yeah.
We have the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, versus my champion going into this, Shawn Michaels.
Oh boy.
Which would be an insane match in my opinion. But two of the greatest. Or Shawn, probably one of the greatest of all time. Nakamura, one of the greatest current wrestlers. And I would have Nakamura win the World Heavyweight Championship from Shawn Michaels.
You have Nakamura go over Shawn Michaels.
Yes, I would.
That's pretty good. Alrighty, so now I have, surprisingly, another Fatal 4-Way featuring someone who has to come to every single WrestleMania. Sadly, you can't, though, because I already had him. The Dead Man, being The Undertaker, in a Fatal 4-Way. Never before seen, am I right? Alright, we also got, now you know what? I'm going to bring him out first, because everyone's going to be like, oh, we've already seen this before. Brock Lesnar coming in this match if he could stand up properly. So Brock's in this match, Fatal 4-Way, probably wanting some revenge for all the shite that Undertaker's put him through after his win at Mania 30. Also in this match, coming off of the set of Moana, being Dwayne The Rock and Fast and Furious 8. You know what, you're going to lean now. You did this to yourself. And the man that everyone wanted to face Undertaker this year at WrestleMania, being John Cena. Unfortunately, Undertaker would win this match, and that would be his final match.
Unfortunately.
I mean, unfortunately, Cena would lose this match.
Oh,
yeah?
You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying, unfortunately, Undertaker would win. Just Cena would lose, since I followed it up.
Well, this is my main event. I couldn't resist not making this my main event.
A heck of a main event, I may say.
Thank you. We do have a 6-man 3-on-3, probably like Tornado Tag, Extreme Rules or something like that. Carl Anderson, Finn Balor, and Luke Gallows, the Balor Club, versus Roman Reigns. Roman doesn't want to stand.
And none of them do, surprisingly.
Seth Rollins. And obviously, who else could it be but Fandango?
No.
No. Dean Ambrose, The Shield, versus the Balor Club. I think this match would tear the house down. Obviously, I think The Shield would win, but it would still be a phenomenal match. But, you know, maybe we can have a special guest referee. And I'm joking. Get out of here, Fandango.
Speaking of phenomenal, someone who you didn't draft, but I did, although the title...
He more than likely would have been my first round pick.
After you say that, I'm going to make a on the sudden change to my plans. We got ourselves a new world champion because this is not who I had originally planned. But we got Bray Wyatt going into Mania, like this year, going in with the world title. The GOAT, self-proclaimed GOAT, Chris Jericho, in this triple threat no-holds-barred match, if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one that we're going to win it all, because
He's the best.
It's AJ Styles, and he's my number one draft pick. AJ Styles going on to win this triple threat. Bringing back Y2AJ. The finale of Elimination Chamber this year between Styles and Bray. And that is the end of my Mania, I guess.
So that's our draft.
I'm not gonna win, but I had a lot of fun doing this. So
I'll have a vote card pop up right here where you guys can vote which brand you liked better. If you did enjoy, I'd appreciate it. Smash that like button, share the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I guess I will see you guys hopefully in my next video.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.